Roll a D100 for me, Owl.
A D
Oh
what?
no!
What?
A D100. Come on, 90s. We've been rolling 90s this whole time. Oh, no.
Gosh.
Only me.
A little bit of heresy in my life.
I will kill you.
Just a little. You know,
Do you
right
kill
up.
him as Al or Seth?
I'll leave that undecided.
I'm gonna do it to Snuggles.
Okay.
Yep.
We are back. Everybody go whoop.
Whoop!
Boo.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so much slower and I'm pooping.
There you
What?
go.
It
There's
should
the
be
racism.
12 or 13 in that one. In that
Over.
case.
Shall I remind you that we still don't have character pages on the world info?
No, you should have reminded him.
I have a character page.
You know, not all of us
Seppi!
are special, Sephi.
Also, I wanted to get that name. That actually no.
I will
Oh,
change
yeah,
it, don't
yeah.
worry. So,
Sephi is a new nickname.
Damn it.
welcome back. And we shall continue from where we left off.
I cannot see the map. That's weird.
Let me move your character
top right?
around.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, cool.
This is a big church.
Yeah.
It is.
I set fire to the bed.
Ah, did you have to do that?
Probably.
Wait, isn't the floor made of wood?
Yeah, but easier to set fire to a bed than a floor.
No,
I
won't
may
it
be a
spread?
heretic, but at least I don't burn down churches.
So, what's your plan?
Let's see. Possibly take you with us, seeing how we have been ordered to retrieve you. Pretend that you're restrained. You won't be restrained. And look for the right opportunity with the help of the daughter. Furthermore, there's also the possibility of using whatever is protecting this place. Do you have the knowledge?
I do.
Is it possible to move it or modify it?
I hope for your sake it is not.
I'm not happy about this. What is it that is protecting this place?
I will say no
Guns.
more than to leave this avenue of thinking.
I'm guessing that's not the way it played out for you. With the fog spreading around the region, we were hoping that this sort of ability would at least help alleviate this.
It is not a solution to your problems.
Very
Solution to the
well.
fog.
Could
The solution to the fog.
could we strengthen it to not help us in our conquest, but instead use it to protect the citizens of the region?
I told you. I will say no more.
Alright, I guess it's a touchy subject.
Yep. I'm
I
guessing.
don't know. We're
oh,
trying to help. It seems a bit harsh to be unforthcoming. Anyway. So,
Um,
what do we do now?
I
Let's
suppose
see.
we should report in with the second group, see if they've seen anything unusual.
wait.
Already got part of our plan complete.
You seem to be getting some of your memories back as Van Helsing, right?
Yes.
Would you know of any tools that may be able to help us in our fight against these vampires? You are,
Other
after all,
than the
most famed vampire.
ungodly powerful artifact.
That one's reserved for a specific one.
I mean,
You are the
all
most
things
famed
can-
vampire hunter, after all.
Yes. All my tips are in the journal anyway. And I'm sure by now everyone knows the truth about vampires.
Which truth?
That there were
Sunlight,
true
garlic,
vampires
all
and
these- Oh.
lesser vampires.
Right.
Lesser vampires. I'm sure you know how to kill by now.
I was about to say, over. Are the vampire weaknesses common knowledge in this world?
Yes, basically.
Okay. Grantar? Or, Ari? Your create water is gonna come in very useful.
I don't have create water.
Ah, no! We need
full
hand.
of hands.
And
She's
also,
looking
my
at-
name is not Ari.
Ari, goddammit.
Luna's off
Frodo.
hugging a tree somewhere.
Rahi. Yeah. Rahi. Ari.
It is my
Okay.
hope you never face a true vampire.
Well, there shouldn't be any more around. Well, there may be one after we're done. But let's try to stay on his good side. As far as he has a good side.
Still, how would you fight a vampire? Don't let it in.
Don't
It's not
let
really
it
fighting
in.
it.
Use terrain to
Garlic
your
and holy
advantage.
symbols.
I would create a mist out of holy water.
Know where its base of operations is before you kill it.
Yeah. If we use the stake, will the vampire revert into his gas form, or will it?
The stake will
Okay.
burn through the vampire.
We don't have to worry about that. That's good. I forgot. Does Pathfinder have the rule that vampires can't enter homes?
Yes.
What's to find a home in Pathfinder?
It need. Okay. Let me bring up the exact text for clarification here.
Because Dio is very liberal in what he calls home.
Vampires cannot enter a private home or dwelling. For
Okay.
example, the church, not a private home.
Still can't enter it though.
But they can't get in here anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, seeing how we will be dealing with them in a city, possibly, we could claim one of the houses as our own. I don't think there's really rules for claiming places or minimum duration of time.
No.
There
no,
is.
You,
You
can't.
buy it.
We can't just run from house to house saying mine.
No, you can't. You do
Ah.
not
Can
have
we
reasonable
buy a
authority.
caravan, like a really lush caravan, and live in it, and count that as a private home that we can move around?
Yes, technically.
Excellent. But then again,
Okay.
they can kill the horses, so
What if we
without ever
go
entering the home.
What if we go back to the fortress where we got the request from the ghosts, and then officially sign up for the homeowner association in the city, and then buy ghost houses.
It's not done in the guardhouse.
They can point the way.
To the castle?
That way you go for home ownership.
If you want to register anything in the city, you go to speak to the people who rule the city.
I take it this is not as easy as you grow a tree on it to own it.
No.
We're never bringing that rule back, are we?
Why would
It was-
anybody think that?
It never even worked when it was a rule for you.
Only an
It
idiot.
definitely worked.
Only an idiot would ever think that would actually work.
That was my tree!
Anyway, whenever you're ready, just call for me. I will follow.
Very well. Let's see. Holy water specifically, like, good against vampires? Holy water...
You realize we're in a church, right?
Right,
Holy
Oh,
water
that's-
will be here.
well yeah, but it's also a chemical, so we can create it. Or, there's spells that create it. Question, those statue-looking fountains, would they be carrying holy water?
No.
Are there any
Why
plant
not?
pots
They're in a
here?
church.
Yeah, just because it's in a church doesn't automatically make it holy.
It means it's consecrated, technically. If it's a permanent feature, then it's part of the consecrated ground.
Yes. It's not, though.
You're saying that a toilet within a church would not be flushing holy water?
Yes.
Is there a plant in this room?
In which room?
Plant?
This room that we're in.
No.
Why do you need a plant?
I'm gonna empty his canteen up, but I just don't want to just chuck it on the ground. It's rude.
It's not
Okay,
rude to just toss it into a
can-
plant.
I could bless the water and then you could pour it out. I feel this is a good point. I can make holy water.
Oh, you have to bless water spell?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably...
Well, I'd have no need to chuck it if it was holy water.
Huh. A vampire mermaid takes no damage from running water.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Not vampire mermaids.
I didn't know those existed.
It's a vampire is a template you can apply, so it's like technically a lot of stuff can become a vampire.
Who wants a vampire minotaur?
Wait, what about Vampire
Vampire
Tarrasque?
Tarrasque.
Technically possible.
Yeah. Well, no,
I've
no,
seen, I've
it's
seen
it's
the bills
impossible.
for it, actually.
Because to become a vampire, you need to die, and a Tarrasque can't die.
You don't have to die to become a vampire, do you?
You do. You need to be killed by a vampire.
So you just have to be
You
bit.
raise the spawn.
Yeah. It's just
No,
like
it's-
a turn thing, right?
You need to just be slain. It's under the create spawn ability.
I mean,
Drained
technically,
but not killed at least 6 times by a vampire within a month or less causes vampirism.
Oh, that's also a thing?
Yeah. So you have to be fed on a lot to become a vampire without dying.
good thing that Tarrasques have a lot of blood. Now you just need a vampire who can actually penetrate it with the fangs.
Yes, this is a good point. They do have like half a foot of scales to get
A
through.
vampire can suck blood from a grappled opponent if it establishes or maintains a pin.
Grapple the Tarrasque!
Reminds me, I
Something
want to get
that
grappled.
is-
Oh my god, it doesn't
I
care
think
about
it
the armor.
just has immunity to.
It just needs to
To
be
some-
grappled and pinned.
At some point, you have to call bullshit on that.
Well, no, that's when you get a vampire squid to start off, and then you get it to grapple the vampire.
There's
the
no
Tarrasque.
blood in. There's no blood in the scales.
No.
Also, I
So
feel
you
the
wouldn't
Tarrasque
be
may just
feeding on
be
it.
pretty much immune to the blood drain ability, seeing how it's probably
I
immune to
think it
bleed
is
and
immune to
ability damage.
diseases.
Yes.
So vampirism counts as a disease whilst it's corrupting you.
Oh, so create spawn would work if it was killed because it is a disease, but the natural infection does.
Oh yeah, but you can't kill a Tarask.
I mean,
Oh man, I can't get an
What's
actual grappling hook.
You can kill a Tarask, but
so
Oh, that leaves up to the debate. Like, if you reduce a Tarask to 0 hit points, can you raise it as an undead creature?
no,
I mean it would be unlikely
a
unless
human
you're
below 0 hit points can't
legendary.
be raised as an undead creature.
Yeah.
Why would a Tarask? Anyway,
And
She
yeah,
sits
animating all of a Tarask's hit dice would be
hellish.
It's not that difficult.
I mean it's
Really
30
not.
hit dice.
Yeah, that's not that difficult. Probably do that like level 13.
So she is just sitting there, and she will wait
Right,
until
so
you guys are ready to do whatever it is you plan to do.
um,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm trying to. I guess we may just need to wing it, seeing how there isn't too much we can do to prepare.
Yeah.
If we stay away for much longer, they'll probably get suspicious anyways.
I wouldn't mind getting the my canteen of water blessed. That'd be
Then we may be able to ask the old lady down below. I
Well,
don't know
I
if
did.
she's certified or not.
well. You can do it. Can't.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if I has it prepared. And that would
Oh.
mean another day
What,
of...
bless water? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
patron spell. I can just knock it out.
Oh, that works.
What if they just
Huh?
have like a storage closet that has water in it already?
Well, that's
I
what I
feel
was
they
thinking.
may have flasks of holy water.
A
like stored in
water
it.
closet. Eh?
Or maybe the big statues at the front that have giant bowls.
We've
full of
already
water.
asked
I
about
asked that.
that,
I
and they
asked
do
if
not.
the stone toilet.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe this door has holy water behind it. So it's
Um,
got like a. Surely there's a closet somewhere. They use
Where?
they throw supplies in.
I
Store.
mean, that door is unlocked.
No, can I open it?
what about
Oh,
this
wow.
door?
That door is locked.
I didn't actually expect that to work.
Well, if it's unlocked, you can open it. So.
Oh shit! Snuffles was under there. Oh my god.
I found some flasks or some kegs. Sorry,
Are they holy water kegs?
I don't know.
Are they labeled?
Craft alchemy would. It's no chemical substance, so you could.
Is there a
They're
label
not
on these?
craft
No,
Ye olde holy
Is there
water.
like a little faucet tab thing?
no.
You want to poke a hole in it with your sword cane?
I mean, I'd have to do it through the top.
Are you actually doing that?
I feel like that's a terrible idea, honestly.
Isn't there like a just whack a tap on it? Like
No.
There's no tab. There's no label.
oh.
There's barrels. You could just go ask the old lady down below.
Does it smell weird?
I mean, this entire room smells musty.
Here, Seth, come here.
Yes.
See what you think about what could be in this.
It's a barrel. You see barrels.
I'm gonna like
Detect evil the barrels.
gonna knock on the barrel. Does it sound like there's
Okay.
anything in there?
Perception.
Oh.
There's probably something in there. It doesn't sound empty.
It probably a barrel of liquid.
Okay, what if we stand it up, and then we can open the lid?
It's
Why
You don't
are
just-
you raiding the church's supplies?
also. Do you know how barrels work? It's not just like a lid.
I mean, it kind of is. Also, we're looking for holy water.
It's a sealed container.
We can just make holy water.
Holy water is
Fucking
largely worthless.
What do you mean it's worthless?
It's like a flask of
Yep.
acid.
Yeah.
To undead.
Yeah.
Oh, I have that.
Listen, like if you're looking for holy water, we could just make it. We don't need barrels of it. Jeez.
Little did you know, you just missed the best wine this church had.
Also, we're not stealing from a church. That's multiple
That's
levels of
heresy.
heresy.
We're
I'm
borrowing.
not even getting into it. Like, if you're consuming something, it's not borrowing. You can't give it back.
I mean, you can replace it.
What if we
What?
buy it?
We don't need to buy it. We don't even know what's in it.
We can just make it.
I think we should get moving.
Anyway, before we head out, do we want to get our story straight as to how we captured you? Seeing how you are quite a powerful entity, I may have some questions. I don't know if you will talk yourself, or if you will choose to remain silent as they question you.
What?
I mean, we could just say that she turned herself in.
Yeah, sure.
That's basically what's happening.
Yeah. We don't have
Okay.
to lie.
Like,
Just don't have to tell the entire truth.
I guess that works.
I'm just glad they still haven't asked about Yanavor.
Do we
All
talk
right.
about that?
Kali too, you may have heard this whole plan. But as long as your master himself is not there, you're not gonna run your mouth, right?
Do as you will.
Goodbye. You know, Harry, fucking, why do I keep calling you Harry?
I don't know,
Huh.
but if you keep
Aye.
calling me that, I'm going to refuse to talk to you for the rest of the day.
Yeah. It's not good on a day like this.
Seth questions whether that's a that's a punishment or a relief.
Ouch.
Wow.
He's not saying it out loud.
I know, but
I'm also going to remove your ability to breathe automatically. So you can't go to sleep without dying.
Oh my god!
That's
That's not
Okay.
what we do with party members.
anyway,
It's not
let's
what
get out
you
of here.
do with party members.
Oh god.
isn't Frahi a teenager?
Frahi? Oh,
Frahi.
Frahi, yeah.
Ferrari.
Sort of,
Hello,
yeah.
Frahi.
For an
Vroom.
Undine, she is in her teens, basically. Adolescent. Late
Ferra-
adolescence.
Ferrari is my favorite party member.
I mean, if we had a Ferrari, then I'd suggest we just run the fuck away.
We could designate it as our home.
Nothing could actually catch up with us, except
mean-
for the fact that there are no roads of high enough quality anywhere in the world
For a
to have
Ferrari
a
to
Ferrari
work, yeah.
on them.
I mean, we could just name our wagon Ferrari.
I mean, if
For
you
I?
want to be really sad about it, sure.
We have a Ferrari! They cry. As their own lies weigh heavy on their souls.
Remember, there's no I in denial.
I want to look through this door over here.
You can't see much. If you want to try going through the keyhole or perception.
Okay. Oh, where the hell did my character sheet go? Oh yeah, Ivory.
When you see a severed head, that's the artifact that's creating this barrier.
I mean, that would be useful. Perception is there.
You think you can see
18.
a stone?
I open the door.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I can't pick that.
You not
But I
have open
could
close.
No. Not prepared anyway.
You guys
Alright,
really aren't respecting this church's privacy.
Shall we get on our way then?
Yes, I feel like we've overstayed our welcome slightly.
It's a church. They're supposed to love us.
I like that
Oh,
I can
yeah.
apparently defeat the party with locked doors, though. I shall have to remember this.
You guys are being incredibly
I mean, I can give it a go,
nosy.
but I've only got a +3 to disable device.
What's the worst you're
There's
gonna do?
another door.
Jam the...
Yep, that's jammed.
Just jammed.
Well, okay.
It's jammed.
I wonder what's behind that door.
So you touched the door to do that, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Excellent. Can I get a will save?
No.
I
Oh,
decline.
okay.
I
You choose to
leave.
fail.
No, I don't. I choose to leave. 17.
Everyone else, you're frozen in place.
Like,
Wait, what? Oh, crap. I've been dragged inside.
almost as if you shouldn't have fucking
It's
snooped around
the
the
no
church.
touchy room that, you know, we got pushed to not pry further into.
Who the
by
fuck
our
is that?
ally.
Also, Josiah is way too loud. I'm being deafened.
I'm sorry.
Change volume. It just sets you to -12 dB.
The figure looks at you and goes, "Who are you?"
Your mother!
There's a flash, and you are outside the door again.
Well, that worked.
What the fuck?
Just because I know how to talk to mysterious entities and you don't, there's no need to be jealous.
I like to imagine, I like to imagine whoever it was just seeing someone randomly appear, going, "Who are you?" Then replying,
Your
"Your mother," and then disappearing again.
Hmm.
Is he questioning?
We don't know.
No one else obviously perceives any time having passed.
Right, team, let's go.
Alright, is freaking Alucard joining us?
Did you tell her to?
I feel like we're gonna come back here when we.
Also,
we're gonna-
Lee is guiding her.
Wait, what about this door?
Why
We're not.
do you need to explore every door?
Why would you put so many doors in?
Because it's almost as if buildings serve a purpose beyond adventuring.
Is this door locked?
What?
Is this door locked?
Yes.
Is
All
this
right,
door-
I'm putting a plug in this right now.
I'm going to seduce the priestess.
We have no reason to snoop around this church. It's just disrespectful.
I am snooping for the betterment of my own religious education.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
you can ask the priestess, and she will educate
Hello?
you. You do not need to pry around a church.
Well, hey there. That's a nice cassock you've got there. Did you get it 50% off? Why don't we see if we can get it 100% off?
That is without a doubt
Knowledge
the third
religion?
worst pickup line I have ever heard.
Knowledge
Ooh, maybe-
religion to see if that works. It
Oh, hey,
does.
another
There
door.
we go. I don't know how that works.
May we know the second worst and the worst as well?
Yes, please. I'd like to know what to avoid.
She whispers two phrases into Ahi's ears. Can I get a will
Wait,
save?
cool. I was about to say,
Oh,
we'll say
no.
to not
Yeah.
get shaken. Is this door locked?
You are not
The colour-
disturbed horrifically.
Ahi turns deathly white, which, you know, she can do, because she has flesh chameleon, but
Oh my god, that must have been really bad.
The worst.
Ooh.
I've seen James flirt, I can believe it.
Think you could weaponize those pickup lines?
I'm angry at you now.
Oh man, it's like that one Monty Python skit with the world's funniest joke.
Ugh. Ugh.
What are you doing?
What are you
Anyway.
doing with those noises? Jeez.
Let's get out of here.
Yes,
Well,
let us
we-
meet up with our companions.
Yes, regroup with the second team.
Ah, I hate walls. There we go.
What other door were you
It's
even
impossible
looking at,
to
Puppet?
steer 3 characters through doorways.
Well, stop picking up boys!
No! I'll
Is
pick up
Otterly
girls.
actually a boy or a girl, Otter?
Otterly is a boy.
Okay. What was that?
That
Oh,
was,
it was the farmer. Was
that
that the
was-
farmer's
that was-
house?
No, that was Alucard's room.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
the basement. Oh,
Ah,
no, wait.
you
It's
have
like a
returned.
separate building.
Excellent. Is this?
This is,
Alucard!
yes.
/ Van Helsing. Alucard Van Helsing.
Can we, however, address the most important phrase which has just turned up, which is "This pool has no water"
Oh my god.
by Clancy.
Let's play
it
pool,
really a
but it
pool,
has
though?
no water.
What was the context for that?
I can't
It was
even
The pool
fucking
table.
remember.
Yeah, it was a pool
Ah!
table. It's like it has no water. It's
He offered to play pool. It was like,
There's the racist one.
It was
Yeah.
9. I know it was low. It was a bit too low.
Hooray! We found the racist.
It was me all along, and I
You
would have gotten
would have
away with
gotten
it
away
too if it weren't for you.
Wait,
Damn.
guys? He's
You
wearing a
meddling
blue
chat.
shirt.
He
He
wears the
skinned a
skin.
blue person.
His skin of his enemies.
I was about to say.
This is like a sick minstrel show.
So, what's the plan? We delivering? We
Can we
providing
deliver the
collection?
racist?
We're going to war with Dracula's son.
Well, they don't know about you guys yet, so it may be best if you trail us from a fair distance. We're gonna look
We'll
to ambush.
slather you in holy water.
Ah,
We're gonna be looking to ambush the cult master with help of
for
Van
reference,
Helsing
that
here.
was a noise the masked party member made when you said "coat you in holy water."
Oh yes. It seems that we're going to proceed with whatever the assailant previously had with us. But obviously,
see.
this time we'll have some reinforcement.
Aye. Do you have any sort of light spell? Do you have the cantrip light or dancing lights or something of such, or even ghost sound?
Any of those would do.
Enter?
Sorry?
I asked Ai if she knew either lights, dancing lights, or ghost sound.
I have ghost sound.
Ghost sound, okay. If you were to be trailing after us, how about we decide on a signal that we use when it's time for you guys to move in? Seeing how we will probably be the ones engaging in the ambush.
Okay.
Let's see if. Hey, what sort of great sounds can you make using ghost sound?
I can make otter noises.
Alright. When you hear the sound of an otter in heat, you know. That's when you move in.
Yeah. See,
I have to look up what an otter sounds like.
I'm walking
Huh?
here.
There you
Yeah, that's actually pretty close.
go.
They basically squeak.
Worst case, in case we cannot get the signal off, we shall send Are you okay with sending Otter to fetch the reinforcements in case it comes down to it?
Yeah, he should be able to handle that. Maybe.
He is a master navigator, after all.
He is.
Just you wait until the next navigator meeting. I'll be rocking that place. Any objections?
Makes sense. The
Alright.
question is, like, where are we going? Because we don't know. We've not been around here.
Alright, we will be taking the entrance down in the crypt, at least to the Underdark.
Oh, so we're doing delivery. Right, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna go bad.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
When does anything ever go good for us?
Uh,
Do you head to the Underdark then?
I suppose.
Yeah.
What even was our original mission?
I don't know.
Dealing with the vampire issue.
Stop the problem. God, screw the cat.
Will this won't really stop the problem, will it?
It stops. No, it stops the cult turning people into vampires.
Why is everything
Oh, everything's all
everything
warping.
slightly wider than the squares?
Ugh.
I fucked up, okay?
Did
What's
you
the
change
grid?
the aspect? Oh wait, no, he picked up everything then resized it by accident.
Yes! I mean, no. Now, who would do such a thing?
Okay, so why are we delivering Alucard to this guy?
Because that's what we were instructed, and we are pretty much going along with it.
Yeah,
until
but
we have to
why
write
are
it.
we going along with his thing?
Because,
because-
everyone would
Because
die.
if we don't, he's gonna sacrifice the entire region. pretty
Well,
much.
no, we were gonna help
Why are
out
we
the,
capitulating to terrorists? Why don't we just collapse the Underdark on him?
Because
that
we
would
don't have
destroy
the power.
Also, that would destroy the city above, probably.
And the city
There's
below.
no city above. And the city below is dead.
Also, they seem to have the dangerous item called the Heart of the Gods, which we may need to take care of.
Well, no, we aren't going along with his plan. We
Yeah,
obviously
no.
have to take Alucard over here because the
We are
weird...
pretend going along, because we're going
sister.
along with the daughter's plan.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
we were going
We're
with
just
her
looking
plan.
for the opportunity to backstab them.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, how we're gonna do that? No fucking idea.
Just keep your eyes open looking for an opportunity, because if it happens, then we trust you to make the ghost sounds. Call in the reinforcements.
Okay.
Alright, are you heading into town?
Yes.
Don't really have a lot of other places to go right now. Let us move to the castle.
Why does everybody say castle?
Because I'm Dutch. I can say that.
Okay, that's a fair excuse. Didn't know that was a Dutch thing.
There are no castles in Dutchland.
Oh, we do. We do have a few.
They're just fortified windmills. Fortified
Yeah, but
bladeless windmills.
We may have a
Fortified
few of those.
giants. Sometimes.
Oh, gotta always be prepared for a war with the sea.
Behold, we have returned!
Da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, hello. I knew you'd be back. Oh, my brother will be so happy.
Should we close the door so we can catch up a bit before we head in?
Of course.
Oh.
But how have you been?
Oh, it's been
There we go.
fantastic.
Alright, so our guest here is up to date with our plans, it seems.
So, should I refer to you as my mother or my
Oh,
dad's
God.
killer?
Wait, was Alucard a girl?
Stepmother.
Need I remind you?
Well, yeah, I knew Van Helsing was a girl, but would Dracula be a... Is Dracula a girl in this universe?
No.
Okay.
Van Helsing is.
Oh yeah, but you know.
Ah, doesn't matter. So, I'll of course leave this all to you. Whatever you want to do. I'm sure it will be fun.
Alright, furthermore, I feel we should inform you we do have reinforcements trailing us. When it comes down to us, they will assist us. Please remember that they are with us.
Okay. Who of us is most adept at backstabbing? Like actual stabbing. Who can stab best out of us?
Seth. That's why I gave him the stake.
Okay.
Because he,
Cool.
you know,
I
high bonus
have
to
a
hit.
long-ranged weapon. I have a long-reached weapon.
Oh
Which-
no,
Is it a crossbow? Because then you can just stick the.
we cannot
stake in
launch
it.
the stake with.
I mean,
You
Siegfried
can.
Siegfried could probably get closest because he's a dampier.
True.
But can we like tie the stake to the end of Seth's lance? That's totally fine, right?
That sounds like an awfully great way to lose the stake.
Yep. No, but no, it's Seth has because he's the most
Okay.
reliable. in
Mount
getting
your
a hit
riding
with it.
dog, and we'll stick the stake on the end of your lance.
I have been
You
on this
just have
dog
to
since we got
joust
down
this
here.
guy to death.
Absolutely.
It will open the door, and you just charge through.
Anyways, have there
Wait,
been any
Seth,
new
we're just
developments
gonna
with
fucking
your
run
brother?
right in and kill him? I feel like he
That
would
might be a bit too
anticipate
on
that.
the nose.
Just barge in and go, ah! That was surprisingly easy.
Almost like we wouldn't be able to get away with it that easily.
I mean, you have to bear in mind, whatever you do, there are 8 heavily
Guards.
armed knights.
Yeah. So have there been any new developments with your brother, or information you have been able to find out?
What, in a day?
Actually-
We've known each other for millennia, thank you.
So, do you also know the location of the Heart of the God?
He's holding it.
Okay, that makes it.
Did you not notice the glowing?
I mean, you know, those guards we ran into first were having people touch it, so. Was storing it in a room before, it seems. The
I
key that
think
was
after
accessible
that
to
happened,
low
you
level
carried on
guards.
holding it.
Yep. It's fused to his hand now, it's super gross.
Oh,
Is
gross.
it like a tumor?
No. What an odd thing to say.
Yeah, who talks about tumors?
What's a tumor?
It's
You see that
better
bird?
than a 3-mer, but worse than a 1-mer.
It's like that bird.
Okay, yes, definitely not like that.
So, yeah.
Look,
Alright.
just whatever you do, don't give him a chance to react. Also, I'd like to take this time to remind you I am not a vampire.
You are not?
Wait, you're not?
I
thought
am
you
also
were.
not
I thought
a
that was your
vampire.
deal.
No, I am a natural-born child of Dracula.
Are you like a Damphir Plus?
Close enough. Just in case you were thinking of using that shiny wooden implement on me.
No, your father has stated that it's a pretty good idea to keep you on our side.
That also does not work on me. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, if you impaled my heart with it, it would work on me. But that's true for everyone.
The
You know,
kill a
heart
vampire,
piercing
you
kind
have
of works
to
on a lot of things.
stab them in the heart and cut off their heads.
Shall we
Only works on
introduce
vampires.
my brother to...
The guest of honor?
Yes.
Yes.
Brother dearest.
Oh, brother!
Get out, buddy. It's your mother, Dad.
It looks like the mortals have succeeded. without
Where
fighting.
you failed.
They brought Mother here.
Oh my, what a happy
God's
family reunion.
sakes. Stop trying to act like the vessel is anything but that. Hello, Alucard.
You know that that's backwards Dracula?
I will stab you with my hand. Oh, finally we're so close to completing our ritual. And you! You did surprisingly well.
He's pretty capable when he tries.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Perhaps
pretty
you
good.
are all...
Why don't you bring it in for a hug?
I am not going anywhere near him.
Thank you.
You're pretty close to
You
him
I
right now.
agree.
you are 5 foot from him.
Perhaps I was mistaken. I had assumed you'd try something foolish like betraying me. But turns out you're reliable.
No one-sided thought didn't cross my mind, but once you weigh off the odds and, the benefits, it's... survival
Tell me,
instinct.
what is your game here? You can't be actually just capitulating like this.
You don't know us. Maybe we love to capitulate. Yanivor gets it. He capitulates so hard. He's the best at it.
Why
You
can't you
had
believe
us
it?
up against the wall. It was either this, or sacrifice all of those innocent lives up above.
And after all, we are mercenaries.
Smarter than the average paladin. Not an
I mean-
exceptionally high bar, but
Theo's definitely giggling.
at least you can manage shades of grey.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna start with the stake.
No, wait, you're going to engage him? Smite him first if you try stabbing him.
Smite and stab.
Yeah.
Sure.
Smite using the stake. That's the way to go.
Smiting and then
This
attempting
isn't going to
stab
end
him
well at all.
with the stake.
Okay! You will
Bear in
have
mind
to
that this
make...
guy is undead. I can't.
He is an
really
evil
do much.
undead. You will have to make an attack roll against the
Make sure you-
flat-footed AC.
Activate your
Oh,
smite
gosh.
first. Your smite buff.
Do I need to
Oh,
remind
yes,
you guys
smite
there's a
buff.
whole bunch of guards around here?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
this
but
is
if we
definitely
kill
not a
their
good
leader,
idea.
if we kill their leader quick enough, I'm sure that they'll follow his sister instead.
I
And
mean, we
she'll
do have
definitely not
reinforcements
betray
that can
us.
come in, and the sister and Van Helsing.
So, do I just attack,
Attack.
roll?
Make an
Yeah,
attack
melee
roll.
attack roll.
Is it melee?
Use
Yeah.
your melee attack roll.
Is it a masterwork stake?
It's a magical enchanted stake.
So he
Which
gets
is-
+1 to the attack rolls, what I'm hearing.
Excellent. So, even surprised, he somehow catches your arm as the snake is just before his chest. And he goes, "Oh, there we go," using some sort of glowy stick. At which point, there is a sudden push behind your arm as his sister grabs your hand and slams it all the rest of the way in.
Well, that helped.
That's assisting right there.
Yes! It's quite a
Roll
quite
damage.
magical glowy stick.
Yeah, how much
You will
damage can he
note
roll?
she definitely avoided touching the stake in order to do so.
But she's not undead.
Oh
Well-
yeah, but she's very evil.
Yeah,
I didn't actually expect that to work.
it's
And he looks
Seth,
sort
you kind
of
of
It
lost
hasn't
cool there.
worked yet.
And okay, so
Roll damage?
roll a d100 for me, Owl.
A D
Oh
what?
no!
What?
A D100. Come on, 90s. We've been rolling 90s this whole time. Oh, no.
Gosh.
Only me.
So, there is a moment of shock, and he's like staring at you, then his sister, then back at you, then down at the stake.
Is it working? Are you feeling dead yet?
Are you not a vampire?
And he's just, where is it? Where's the actual detail? So, he's like, that only works if I'm helpless, dear sister. I don't know what you thought to the... Out from where the stake has driven through his chest, glowing blue cracks are starting to appear and spread across his form.
Yeah,
I'm
you seem
going
pretty helpless right now.
to stroll behind a pillar if that's
You have time.
okay.
He looks up at Seth.
In fact, I'll just head out into the lobby
What is...
with Yanavor.
Get ready to make the signal.
And the glow is getting louder. And in fact, now...
Louder.
Uh,
It's a glow.
it's also humming quite loudly. What did you just...
Oh,
And there is an explosion. Everyone within 10 feet of the now exploding vampire, please give me a reflex save.
yeah, I was expecting that, but oh well. Man, all your rolls are not great.
What fucking quote is it? The
I'm not doing great either.
Burnham.
Right, excellent. There is everyone who is not behind the pillar, which includes every single guard. Vroomp. Vroomp.
Now, I'm lawful good.
Oh god! Crunch. That guy has the unfortunate honour of cracking his
Broken
neck
neck.
against the pillar. This guy slumps against it with a loud thump. Even
Holy concussion.
Alucard and his sister go flying. And Logan...
Make a
zooms
save
up
for
over
your
here.
dog, Al. Your dog's also there.
Oh. This blast getting my dog too.
Yeah, you're on it.
Logan, you take 8 damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Siegfried, you have an even... Oh, sorry, not Siegfried. Siegfried's fine. Seth, you have an even greater honour. As flying out of the explosion as you're blasted back,
Is the
a
stick
little
hitting him in the
red
face?
flying stone flies into you.
Oh, the heart.
Into me?
Yes.
Into you.
Smacking into your chest with an almighty clang.
Did it penetrate my foreplate?
Probably.
Causing a secondary explosion.
Oh, that guy's just having a bad time.
Which, can I get a reflex save from Siegfried now? Because that pillar's not gonna stop it.
Well, that pillar's gone.
He made a very good call leaving the room. You are not prepared for the pillar to explode in a pulse of red light, knocking you backwards. And you take 14 points of damage. Siegfried, you hit into this figure as well on the way, who instantly disintegrates in a blast of red light.
Well, I guess he's not alive anymore.
You do not take
Seth?
damage from the falling. However, you need to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, you mean Seth, not Siegfried.
Seth, yes, sorry.
Oh god, okay.
Oh, yes!
Thank god.
As you smack against it, you are able to somehow stand as the gem, now slightly embedded in your armor, emits so much energy and your body is racked with pain.
Wait, does he have the heart of
Yes.
the
A
god
god
embedded in?
stuck in his armor,
Oh dear.
in his chest plate.
Can
You are
I
you are
look
able to
into the
stay
room
standing.
to see if I can see where the stake is?
Steph is still holding it, actually.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna. Seth's very winded.
You're also suffering incredible amounts of pain.
I can't make loud pain noises at the moment because people are sleeping.
Alright,
Loud pain
God.
noises from Seth.
Right, this is not because of combat yet. However, I do require an initiative off to see who gets to go first and react to the situation.
because we need to deal with Seth now. You guys were ready for that.
Did I take any damage, by the way?
Not yet.
Fuck.
If that stays on you any longer,
Oddly
though,
enough, it's protecting you from damage from everything else.
The second. I
oh
just
man,
rolled the animal.
you have one of the Infinity Stones, Sal.
Oh my god. Wait, did you say it's red? That's the reality reality stone?
Yep.
Yeah, just in case it wasn't apparent, a mortal holding the heart of a god is...
Not good.
Wait, I have to fix something now.
God, it's so in the wrong hands as well.
You have no idea.
You need to roll initiative for anything? Over?
Is that everyone? Sorry?
That's every one of us.
Oh, right, sorry, I forget there's only so many of us. Right, Siegfried, you get to react to this situation first. Assume Seth is yelling in pain.
Whoops. Hold on. That didn't work. Thank you. Well, I'm...
That pillar's gone.
Luna's missing all of this.
Is there any, like, lingering magic stuff going on?
Apart from the huge amount of magic currently pouring out of Seth.
Red our screaming Seth.
He'll be fine.
Gem on chest.
Right, I'm going to just take a nice little stroll around.
Wow!
Don't want to
You know,
touch it.
I'm
Am
trying
I
to
gonna
get...
have to make a new character because you fuckers are gonna neglect me?
I'm going to take a nice... I'm going to keep an eye on Seth, just to make sure. But, fine. I'll help Seth.
What are
How
you
are
doing?
you helping Seth?
Don't
Cut
actually...
his armor off.
Get it off.
Hold his hand that worked in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Seriously? Oh well,
I could try it.
all you guys are beating the natural one rolled by the character who's going to do anything about this. God damn it.
I mean, we could try taking the breastplate off, see if that helps. That should get rid of
It takes quite a while to undone armor.
Oh gosh.
Like, it's full plate, it's...
Try wedging it out with your weapon. That way you're not touching it. Like, physically. Well, you are touching it, but, like, not with your hand.
Yeah, I can try that.
Like, crowbar it out.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That won't end terribly. Let's try that.
Yeah.
It's not like I have many other options either, so...
So you're using your weapon to try and pry it out.
Yeah.
Can you make a CMB check?
Uh-oh.
It's the only thing I can
Resolute.
think of to make it work.
I have to remember where that is.
Attacks.
Oh, that's great.
You sort of poke at it a little while, but you're not getting anywhere. Yanavor does nothing.
Seth is staring at Siegfried, confused
Seth,
and angry.
it's your turn.
You wanna try rip it out yourself?
I'm not touching that fucking thing.
It's touching you. Can't
Yeah,
get
I don't
much
think it
worse.
can get a lot worse.
Right. Fuck. I'm gonna try and yank it out.
Strength check, please.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, great! It's in your hand now.
That's why I
Okay,
didn't want to touch it.
What
know,
do you want
it's-
to do
it's-
with it? Oddly enough, it hurts far less when held in a gauntleted hand instead of exposed to your skin.
I guess it pierced through his chest plate.
What if we put it in a bag?
God. What do I do with it?
Throw it at your enemies?
Don't throw it at the
This
enemies.
is too much power.
Just
I'm
throw
going.
it somewhere out of
Know
reach.
what it does.
I'm gonna chuck it like over here.
Okay. I'm just gonna accept that as fact.
Alright, so,
Where'd
You are
check
no
it?
longer horrifyingly racked with pain and magical energies.
I'm still gonna take a fucking breather though.
Alright. Logan, do you intend to do anything?
I think I'm gonna move. And I don't want to touch it, I just want to scoop it up with my handy haversack.
Plural?
No, with my handy haversack. Not plural. No touching it, just scooping it into the sack. Which is an alternate dimension.
Is it?
It's a space.
It's non-dimensional space.
Okay. However, I mean, the spell on a handy haversack can be broken, which ejects everything.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
see how
just
it goes.
wondering if it will.
Okay,
Stand up to
you get it in the
this
sack. The sack
What did
starts
Yanavor
burning
do
you.
on his turn, by the way?
Just stay the fuck out of this.
Fair enough.
The bag starts burning your hands.
Oh, great.
Aye.
I'm going to ghost sound for backup.
That's not.
That was not the original second
Is that
part
the
was
sound?
second.
I don't care, let's go!
Oh, hand.
And we
Uh-oh.
have the heart.
Uh-oh. It was wedged in me for a bit.
Yeah, it was stuck in Seth.
It was stuck in Seth for a while.
It's not.
He's-
It's now in my
he's
bag,
fine.
and the bag's burning.
You go, Kakaka.
He's
Oh,
just
did I
an immortal now.
Can you stop hugging trees and help us, please?
Oh, yeah, and we lost a pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this
I suggest
point,
not running into the main hall.
the lady picks herself up, wanders over and goes, I advise you give me the stone before it kills you.
That seems like a good idea.
Get her!
What?
I'm
Are we fighting?
confused. I thought that was the plan.
I mean, no, she
We-
went,
we-
what?
Should,
Should,
should we question her motives first?
Oh wait, Alucard said that.
Oh, the Count beat up
Oh,
lady.
yeah, no, I thought we were... No,
Oh,
it's okay.
The plan was
I have
to
a
kill this
horrible
guy.
feeling chapter 1 might be ending more abruptly than I thought.
The plan was kill this guy, work with this chick to revive this Dracula into its old form, who has seen the future, which seems that that's the best course of action as well. But it may be
but
manipulating.
Isn't this girl also a vampire?
No.
No, she is specifically not a
Not a
vampire.
vampire. Definitely not a vampire. Very
She's Dr.
evil,
Plus.
though.
I feel like we
And
should return
she
it
wants
to
to
the...
bring back vampires.
She wants to bring back old daddy.
Don't give it to her?
Yeah,
Don't
why
give
would
it to her, Logan!
Logan,
Why would we
you
give it
have
to
a
her?
decision to make here, and for some
Smack her
reason,
with it!
it's your decision.
Good God.
Because he can't keep his hands off of things that don't belong to him.
I kind of want to keep it, but at the same time, I feel she beats the heck out of me.
Also,
Does he
your
know whose heart that is?
No, holy
No,
crap,
because
you're
you never
loud.
told us.
Yeah, you are fucking loud.
And it is burning me.
Oh yeah, no, the sack is burning you ever since it's in and it's glowing red.
And she has...
We should. I feel like the loaded deck would probably be the best people with it, and not the evil vampire person.
Well, yeah, but if we give it to her, if we don't give it to her, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna resist her and a possibly possessed Van Helsing?
Sure. Whisper
No!
away.
Oh. How are you gonna whisper something to me? In the moment.
I'm
It's
just
like,
making
okay.
up for the fact that Luna's randomly appeared after doing her adventures.
Yes, I receive telepathy. Waiting for the telepathy to come in.
Oh, telepathy.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you were saying.
Telepathy.
Telepathy.
Yeah,
Say.
telepathy.
Telepathy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I'm taking you back to the chair and keeping you stuck there.
Chairs.
I feel like Seth
Aw,
would
man!
like to weigh in as well.
Oh, do you know what it is now?
Yeah.
Ha!
I kind of will. Seth wants to weigh in.
No, Seth can't have it.
Oh, Seth wants to weigh in.
It's not a good thing for you to have.
I think he
I-
threw it away.
Oh, is the turn order
That
done?
power should belong
Yes.
to the likes
Basically,
of her.
whether or not this is about to go into a big combat is determined entirely by Logan's decision. Who
feel I'm
let
gonna
him
regret this.
decide?
The turn order did.
Shit.
I Now that the immediate threat is dealt with, why don't we talk about this a bit more? I will keep it safe for now.
I don't know whether you are being exceptionally stupid by either refusing me the stone or ignoring the fact it's burning through your hand.
A little bit of both. Definitely a little bit of both.
Hand it
But-
over, or I won't have to kill you because it will.
Aye, fetch!
Wait,
Oh
what?
my god, they're throwing
Passing
it!
the bag!
Throwing it
You-
again.
You want me to catch the on
Mage
fire
handed.
bag?
Mage handed!
I could mage hand it. I guess. Wait, you're throwing it at me and I have to also mage hand it out of the air.
Yes, I trust you.
It's not in turn order, I'll allow it.
That's why I can throw it as well, because I saw turn order was gone.
I mean, I guess it's just telepathy, so it's not like I have to.
Oh wait,
really
we're not
make
in
a
turn
catch.
order?
No.
Yeah, no, we're not on turn order.
I'm getting
I
the
will
fuck on
catch it with
Snuffles.
my mage hand then.
By the way, guess who's just arrived?
Oh, thank God.
The backup.
Backup's arrived.
Hooray! Just in time to meet Luna for the first time.
Now then, now that the burning is dealt with, how about we have a little talk and decide the future here?
Guys,
Excellent.
I don't know how long a mage hand
Initiative.
will stand up to this.
Your mage hand is burning.
What?
God.
just keep refresh casting it.
Alright, let me clear it first.
New
I'm
initiative.
still in there. Well.
Guys.
Oh wait, are we redoing?
Yeah, now
because
now
Hand is also
combat's
here
about
and-
to start.
and-
Over,
now we're
you, want
actually
me to,
combat.
you want me to roll again?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's much better than that 6.
I really hope that I can get away from her.
Probably not.
God damn it, Han, it's your fault if freaking I die here. Yes, you saved me, Hen.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh no, that's unfortunate. That means Logan's not getting away.
Are the cult? Oh, what faction are the cultist knights though?
What faction?
Yeah, seeing how their leader just got murdered by
Me?
this lady.
Not
and Seth.
really. Yeah.
Fairly simple rule. The cult master is dead. Long live the new cult master.
Is it Cult Master Seth?
No.
Ah,
It's cult
So
master
if we
fucking
kill the
evil
cult
lady.
master, then we become the new cult master.
Guards, get them.
there goes the talking.
And all of a sudden, she has to turn around to block a blow from Alucard.
Oh, sweet. That's at least on our side.
I will keep her busy. Move.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, I am aware of the time.
Right, starting a new combat now, maybe.
Of this size would be foolish to say the least.
Because it's gonna take at least half a session to get through this.
And I'm not inclined to keep the other Brits up too much longer.
I'm the one you have to worry about most.
Yeah, I don't care about you.
Wow. That hurts, man. That's the burning from the stone.
You're the burning stone.
I know, not anymore.
So,
Yeah, no, I'm just holding a fireball in midair. It's interesting.
Use it to hit the cultists.
You've ruined your handy haversack. I hope you realise this.
oh yeah,
It's
that's not
probably-
lasting.
So, yeah, as soon as it takes a certain amount of damage, it's going to spew all of your belongings everywhere.
Yeah.
On fire, probably.
Although,
Well, for now, use it to hit people.
it
you
is
don't
one
have
of the
anything
rare
flammable
ways
in
to
there, do you?
temporarily store this thing without touching it.
Throw it in a well of worlds.
So, I know this seems a bit unfortunate, especially as Sam just got up. You missed a lot of lore. So, unfortunately, we will probably have to call it there. So, next session, we have a massive combat to look after forward to.
Was this guy worth enough experience that we leveled up?
No.
Damn it, what a weakling.
We didn't even fully kill him.
Oh,
Yeah, and only Seth would get the experience anyway.
That would be party experience.
Yeah.
I literally held it for someone else to kill.
yes, but you got him to let
God.
his guard down. Because he was like,
Oh.
aha, I stopped your inevitable betrayal.
You're just a dumb paladin.
How
I've
did
made
that?
friends with evil
Inevitable
people.
betrayal.
How did that actually work?
What, the betrayal? He just stabbed
Yeah.
him.
It was a
No,
high
like
enough
how-
roll that he actually had to focus on defense. Hence the catching it just before.
And the D100 was...
And the D100 was how bad the follow-up was.
I'm really glad that went in my favor.
So if the D100 would have been higher, he could have just soloed it without the help, possibly.
Well, if he'd rolled high on the D100, the explosion wouldn't have happened.
Ah. So that would have, made it so we weren't in this mess, probably.
So there's one thing I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Can it wait?
Yeah, no, it can definitely wait.
Cool.
I'm just saying.
So I just want to call the stream there, so thanks everyone for watching.
I stream! Oh,
Me.
God.
And thank you
Seth owes me a handy hay for Seth.
playing. Good setup session. We're really getting close to Act 3 now.
Oh, right. Over. We're pretty much halfway.
Yep. So we will
Now
hopefully
we're
see you
mostly.
next Friday for fun and murder. I won't be streaming Monday. I will have a tooth missing.
Oh man.
And hopefully we'll all have World Anvil pages by next Friday.
Please hold the artifact. I will make you explode. So, thank you.
How many fucking years did you time travel back, Josiah?
Goodbye.